July 2009, we started the chapter in Delhi, and after that we have started 7 other chapters. We focus on 3 areas: health, education, and stable income.
We at United Way realize that the lack of sanitary hygiene and facilities has a tremendous trickle-down effect on the life of a girl. When she's a child, when she's an adolescent, and then when she becomes an adult. Because lacking these kinds of sanitary hygiene facilities, the girls are prone to absenting themselves from schools. As a result, then they lose the habit of going to classes, so they stay at home. Then as a result, the parents, when they see the girls sitting at home, they think that what do we do with them? So then there's a chance of early marriage before even they reach their 18 years of age. As soon as they get married, the next step is the early motherhood. So they are constant at risk of various ailments and not being able to develop to their fullest potential.
পরিষ্কার হয়ে গেছে, বাথরুম পায়খানা অনেক পরিষ্কার হয়ে গেছে, ওই জন্য এখন স্কুলে যায়, প্রত্যেক দিন যায়, একদিনও কামাই করে না। বড় মেয়েকে নিয়ে আমরা অনেক স্বপ্ন দেখি এবং আমাদের ইচ্ছে আছে ও বড় হয়ে পড়াশোনা করে একটা চাকরি করবে।
When we first started United Way in Kolkata, we decided that we would focus on just 2 or 3 issues, problems in society where we could provide some support. Education, health and livelihood are the 3 broad areas that we focus on. From that, we looked at young people, children in schools, adolescents in schools. We visited some of the schools and we realized that one of the main issues for girls is the lack of facilities, amenities in the schools. These high schools, they have 1,500 students, 1,200 students, co-ed schools. They have just 2 or 3 bathrooms, toilets, 1 drinking water station. In the bathrooms, they have no running water. The girls would just not go to the toilet for the hours that they were in schools. And the other thing is, during their menstrual periods, they would not come to school for, say, at least 3-4 days. Sometimes even, if they had some longer problems, so 7 days in a month, they were out of school. And eventually they would drop out. So we decided that this would be an area where we could make a difference. And we have started providing a full complement of hygiene and sanitary facilities. With the toilets, we have a changing room for the girls with an incinerator so that they have the privacy of going to this room and doing whatever they have to do at a time every month. We've put up separate drinking water stations so that they don't have to jostle with the boys, students, where then eve teasing comes in. So the whole project is safety, privacy and dignity of the girls. We've done 2 schools so far, 3rd one is going to be starting soon. With this toilet project, we've started also sanitary hygiene education and involving various stakeholders like teachers, students, parents, and also we involve the block development office. That's all part of our United Way's process of working, is taking everybody together and doing something which shows an impact.
You see, for United India, empowering the youth is a very important part of our mission. We partner with various NGOs, to select youth from urban, semi-urban and rural areas who we can give training so they can go to the next stage in their life.
One of our board members suggested that vocational training and mentoring young people from disadvantageous backgrounds would be one of the best ways to do it. So we picked 5 boys and put them into a training institute, the George Telegraph Technical Training Institute, to do 2-year courses. 3 of them were doing it in automobile engineering and the 2 others in computer hardware maintenance. And we were able to place 3 of them. This is Arjun Boiragi, Arun Mollik and Shujit Noshkar, to place 3 of them very luckily at Lexus Motors, their Jaguar workshop on Hyde Road.
গ্র্যাজুয়েশন কমপ্লিট করার পর আমার কাছে আর কিছু কোর্স করার মতো কিছু ছিল না। তো একদিন আমাকে আমার একটা বন্ধু অর্জুন বৈরাগী, ও আমাকে একদিন খবর দেয় যে ইউনাইটেড ওয়ে অফ কলকাতা নামে একটি অর্গানাইজেশন থেকে আমাদের একটি ভোকেশনাল কোর্স করাবে। তো ওর মারফত আমি খবরটা পেয়ে আমি ওর সাথে যোগাযোগ করেছিলাম। করার পরে আমাদেরকে মিসেস দেবযানী রয় চৌধুরী এরকম একটা সুযোগ করে দিয়েছিল যে আমরা জর্জ টেলিগ্রাফে বিনা পয়সায় সম্পূর্ণ ওদেরই খরচায় আমরা কোর্সটা কমপ্লিট করেছি। হ্যাঁ, তো ওনাদেরই সহায়তায় আমরা এখন লেক্সাস মোটরে 3 জনে একসাথে, আমি সুজিত অর্জুন 3 জনে মিলে একসাথে ট্রেনিংটা করছি। তো আমার এখনও ইচ্ছা আছে ভবিষ্যতে যে 3 জন মিলেই আমরা নিজেরা খুব চেষ্টা করে একটা ওয়ার্কশপ তৈরি করার ইচ্ছা আছে আমাদের।
আমাদের 3 জনের ইচ্ছা ছিল যে আমরা এখান থেকে কিছু কাজ শিখে তো ছোটোখাটো গ্যারাজ বা একটা ওয়ার্কশপ খোলার একটা চেষ্টা করবো, যাতে ভবিষ্যতে এটা হয়। এই নিয়ে আমরা একটু চেষ্টা চালিয়ে যাচ্ছি।
মানে যে টেকনিশিয়ানগুলো আছে সবাই নিজেদের মতো করে শেখাচ্ছে, ওখানে প্রত্যেকটা দাদা হেল্পফুল।
ইউনাইটেড ওয়ে অফ কলকাতা যেরকম আমাদের সাহায্য করেছে, এরকম আমার মতো অনেক বেকার ছেলে পড়াশোনা করে বসে আছে, কাজ বাজ পাচ্ছে না, আশা করি তারাও যেন এরকম কোনো সুযোগ সুবিধা পায়।
I can't tell you how excited these 3 of them were. We are very thankful to Lexus Motors for this opportunity, and for the computers. We put them at Computer Exchange, where they are doing extremely well. One of them has already been given 1 year's trainee contract for a year, and he was also very, very excited because he was going out on calls alone. It really motivates them. It gives them a lot of self-confidence that others are also putting their faith in their ability to be able to provide the expertise that they are learning at this point.
আমার যে সময় মনে হয়েছিল যে আমি পড়াশোনা ছেড়ে দেবো, সেই সময় আমাকে ইউনাইটেড ওয়ে অনেক সাপোর্ট দিয়েছে। পড়াশোনা ছেড়ে দিলেও হাতের কাজ শিখে অর্জন করা যায়। আমি যে সুযোগটা পেয়েছি, আমার এরকম অনেক বন্ধুরা আছে, তারা পড়াশোনা ছেড়ে দিয়েছে কিন্তু রাস্তাটা তাদের বাড়ি থেকে চলে যাচ্ছে। তারাও যদি এরকম সাপোর্টটা পায়, তারা এরকম আর যাবে না।
In training, we are doing both long-term and short-term courses. Short-term courses in non-conventional areas. One of the main aspects of this program is placement. So the first batch that we got trained was in pharmacy associate. 10 of them were trained. Out of them, about 8 were taken on by Fine Health. They have taken these young people and giving them in-house training as well. And they're all earning a good salary and working with them and being able to help their own families as well. Shonaka is one of the girls who's there, who is doing very well, who's very excited about this whole opportunity, and she is well regarded at Fine Health. In fact, she's picked up computer literacy also. She's done computer, she's able to do all the inventory and other things for the outlet that she's with.
At PwC, time is money. It is very important for us that we give some of this time back to the society. In one way we have done it is that we have donated a number of hours to Bunyadi Vidyapit. It's a girls' high school in Beleghata, which is where about 1500 girls study, and the second floor was almost coming down. So we sent about 75 volunteers from our service delivery center to work out there for about 10 days to get that school up and running again from an infrastructure perspective, so that these 1500 girls have a nice place to sit and study today. So that's one way where PwC has partnered with United Way Kolkata to make a difference, at least to these girls. Volunteering for us in United Way is very important, and one way in which we do is organize this walkathon around the International Volunteers Day, where we try and bring up the spirit of volunteering, not only for ourselves but also for our neighbors, our classmates, our colleagues, to make a difference and give back to society. So this is an annual event that we organize where thousands of people walk to make a difference in society.
I will also appeal to the other corporates to become a part of United Way in India and get involved in such events where people are waiting your contribution, they are awaiting your expertise, and they really want us to support these children in whatever the way we can. I think society deserves a lot from us. What we have done so far, perhaps we have done for our organization and for ourselves. We have deprived some people, and I think it's time we should start a new activities where the corporate feel also proud that they have done something they did not do all these years.
As we are all working on the same issues, really, I appeal to all of you who are here gathered here today and outside to join United Way in making a difference, because we all need to work together, since we all have a role to play in making a prosperous and strong society.